Now let's come to Parliament, and it's got to do with a statement that an MPP MP has made. Oma Ketia Eyedien, Senator Rawlings, ne papa JJ Rawlings, ex-President Rawlings, may he so rest in peace. Now let's go listen to the statement.
Is not to generate debate. I would want to remind the House that these are national heroes. Some are on our side, some are on their side. So let us be mindful how we react when it's our turn. Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Nkrumah, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kunipa.
So this is what happened in Parliament. Senator Rawlings, one of the finest politicians. Since Senator, Era Parliament of Ghana, I am yet to hear anybody in Ghana say, this lady has insulted anybody in her delivery. She has never even insinuated in her delivery in Parliament about something. I am yet to hear. Since JJ Rawlings, Senator Rawlings, Era Parliament, I am here. I'm yet. And I can say this on authority. NDC MPs are more parliament in there. From the time of this lady Era Parliament. On the other, one of the MPs are conducting more exceptionally. When she's given the opportunity to speak, she does not insinuate. She does not even give low blows. She does not indirectly insult opponents. She has always been consistent and she has always delivered the facts. I am yet to hear anybody in Ghana politics, even during campaign, outside on the field, people do all sort of things and say all sort of things. I'm still yet to hear anybody bring a tape out to say, Senator Rawlings, JJ Rawlings, or ye MP no, and sama amine didi obi atem. This lady, or parliament, they were talking about heroes of Ghana. They were mentioning heroes. And Afenyo-Markin Jinahonana or Kasa. And an NPP sitting right behind Afenyo-Markin. Ebien Anokacha Zenata Rollins on Tenase. She's a daughter of a murderer. This is Parliament of Ghana, led by Alban Bagbin. Minority NPP led by Afenyo-Markin. He had it. And the guy just didn't end there. Osako Osuka said there's evidence that the man killed people. Now, it has come to light that Zenata Rawlings, the constituents, Clote Kole constituency, they have officially petitioned a Speaker of Parliament. Say, Omo MP no, the statement that was made to embarrass, to denigrate, Omo MP, any Omo Papa, who is the founder of our Fourth Republic, the Parliament of Ghana led by Alban Bagbin, that particular MP, we need to know who that MP is. Now, this is the NPP that just left power less than a year. This is a member of parliament of the constituency or catch it say or call in the name of Ghana to go bring something home. Now, it has come out that Samuel Abu Jinapor was the one who made the statement. Now, Yatese Samuel Abu Jinapor Babontine Beka said he knows nothing about it. And you're on the if he knows nothing about the statement, Afenyo-Markin knows who made the statement. Until Afenyo-Markin brings out the MP who made the statement, it is Samuel Abu Jinapor, because he was sitting there, he heard it, unless he wants to tell us that he did not hear the MP who made the statement. Now we can tell you on authority, says Samuel Abu Jinapor made those statements. That JJ Rawlings is a murderer, and that Zenata Rawlings or a daughter of a murderer, and that he has evidence that what the killings that were done by JJ, he has evidence. Samuel Abu Jinapor turned on the mic and told the whole world to say, Zenata Rawlings is a daughter of a murderer. The man, JJ Rawlings, who today and Kenya Rawlings and Kankwasia 4-way MPP 4-way and Kabaku point to parliament. Samuel Abu Jinapor sat in parliament to tell Arias said JJ Rawlings' daughter is a daughter of a murderer. And that he has evidence to JJ killing people. My friends, this can bring tribal war. This can bring uprising in this country. Samuel Abu Jinapor said enya onwa. We saw the video. At least the minority leader, who is Afenyo-Markin, turned around and told the person making that statement to shut up, to stop talking. He turned around the second time into Samuel Abu Jinapor said enya onwa. He, Samuel Abu Jinapor, should tell us, did he hear? Afenyo-Markin should be able to tell us who was making that statement, because at least we have a footage of Afenyo-Markin turning around to tell the person who was making that statement, say, Onye Dina Onkasa. He was not telling the person to stop speaking and that the person should apologize for his statement. Afenyo-Markin was not bothered about the statement the person was making. He was more bothered about his statement not being heard. Ain't Samuel Abu Jinapor say enyo noa. Afenyo-Markin should tell us say it wasn't Samuel Abu Jinapor. Because if Afenyo-Markin fails to let Ghanaians know say enye Samuel Abu Jinapor and then every MPP MP is a target. We are going to say this today. Because people also adore JJ Rawlings. People also respect the Fourth Republic. People also respect the contribution of JJ Rawlings. And just say, Afenyo-Markin to me because on paper, from the voice we heard, it was Samuel Abu Jinapor. We know it was Samuel Abu Jinapor because Samuel Abu Jinapor went to insult the Gonja king. He went and he insulted him. This is the same Samuel Abu Jinapor what can Sama? We know there were people in the chamber. Samuel Abu Jinapor and they make that statement to say Zenata Rawlings or a daughter of a murderer. He did not end there. He went further to say, our evidence to prove that J.J. Rawlings killed is a murderer. We want Afenyo-Markin, who is the leader of the minority, to come out and tell us who that MP is. Because at least in the video, we saw him turn around to tell the person to stop talking. So Afenyo-Markin into me amba out. Amba can't say. Sa nipa kasa a nipa way because we Ghanaians and the constituency are more Kole constituency. They want to know the specific person who made that statement. So Afenyo-Markin refuses that it means the 88 MPP MPs. The 88 MPP MPs, they are enemies of the state. Anything can happen to anyone at any time. PP as a political party is being led by a thief. And when I say a thief, I'm talking about Afenyo-Markin. Okay? Afenyo-Markin, he has been an old criminal. And I'll be exposing Afenyo-Markin, Well, we name Afenyo-Markin biano. Busane say. Akrowa house. A dear fraud nana oyen woho. Afenyo-Markin has been involved in visa fraud for years. Oh, say at the age of this, at the age of that, and I'm a top track, and I'm be a company. It's all a lie. Afenyo-Markin has been involved in visa fraud for years. Switzerland. And anytime I say Musa Afenyo-Markin say, Crower House, sa et fie honomono, visa fraud na no ho. All the things na okekachem say at the age of 21, 22, and otoka we know. Afenyo-Markin is a long time visa fraudster. Now, Switzerland, and as Swedish been on any visa fraud, it's been long and they've been doing it all these years. The guy's name is Pierre Jacquot. Pierre Jacquot. Afenyo-Markin knows. I've gone and we have documents tracing us way back as 15 years. How Afenyo-Markin, or not just Pierre Jacquot, came together. You see, even at a point, Afenyo-Markin was locked up at Adabraka police station. Mumusa said, why? Afenyo-Markin, he has been a game boy from day one. I also go school, 21 years no real school. He has been involved in gaming. Talking about fraud, visa fraud. Switzerland. Mesidi pana on any visa for a friend, Pierre Jacquot. Pierre Jacquot, visa fraud, Switzerland. A ho and a target no. Mr. Musa Afenyo-Markin say a day and they arrested no and then they call Adabraka police station. The docket is there. He should tell us why. Sa documents now say Sakogu ni ma amifie no. I have all the documents. It is a ubusa questions about his life. He hides behind at the age of 21 and I'm be a company and I'm a multi-million-dollar contract is lying. Oh, see, I bet you years back, a car na or day. He has been involved in visa fraud for years. But I'll take my time and let you know who Afenyo-Markin is. And as I speak to you today, he's still involved in visa fraud. Yes. Mr. Mumusa is a Crower House. What happened at Crower House? Mumusa say, a place that your friend Adabraka police station. Then the man ko pure are locking up there. I know sheho. Ye chain sheho. Onim Pierre Jacquot. One of the most craziest visa fraudsters around the world. At a point, Mamika Bibincho, Afenyo-Markin, this is how he said he secured those monies. The companies no be no. He was calling banks and telling the banks to say a JA for and amano banks the number say on free for this amount of money. Mumusa Afenyo-Markin say me boa. Afenyo-Markin could call a bank because he did not have a financial strength for the money he wanted. Or to me free no I catch him say a kufo ne cast on free or more. na odi kufodin enuntina na Kennedy Japan catch them say they wanted to make Afenyo-Markin a minister, but because of Nyamba Binti, they could not make him a minister. Afenyo-Markin is a hardened criminal. All these things were there. We didn't want to talk about it, but until he decided to let some people think, say, oh no, or you clean, on Bokrono, on Yeri, we are going to make the world know who Afenyo-Markin is. Mr. Musa said, does he know Pierre Jacqua? And Akrowa House. What was happening there? And Musa said, then he ended up at Adabraka police station. He was arrested. He almost got jailed. May the documents show the number of people Afenyo-Markin Switzerland visa frauder with DPOMO. I am bringing this in because you see, Afenyo-Markin or a diabolic individual. You started vetting. So we study BBI, and I'm coming to what happened in Parliament. You started vetting we. How many times now Afenyo-Markin are apologizing to different people? Let me tell you, a fraudster is not scared to apologize. A fraudster does not care to apologize. So be a fraud, no bunipa. The easiest thing for that person to say is, I am sorry. Because they know that I'm sorry I am saying to you, you are going to let your guard down. You started vetting way. How many people na Afenyo-Markin Akachom say I am sorry? About 7 people. Why do you think every minute he says I am sorry, he comes back to do the same thing? Because he sees you people somewhere Jimmy. A fraudster, Akachom say I am sorry.